We have news for Idahoans all over this great state. There is more property tax relief coming. That's right. Governor Brad Little announced earlier that Idaho ended the fiscal year back on June 30th with a major surplus. So, per legislation passed this year, that surplus is going to go directly to helping Idahoans. It's great news, right? Well, that is for you to decide. But I know the question at home is, great, what does this mean for my property tax relief bill at home? Well, it's not a simple answer. Governor Little says, depends on where you live. As communities across Idaho see rapid growth, there has also been rapid growth in property tax bills. Yes, the people who call the Gem State home have called on legislative and state leaders to do something. An answer to that call came in the thick of the legislative session. Lawmakers passed House Bill 292, a bill that sends government dollars throughout Idaho to help chip away at property taxes. If you check the fiscal filing, there's a multi-year projection on the assistance House Bill 292 will provide. A minimum of $205 million will go out in year one, where we are now. Year two, next year, a minimum of $122.5 million. In year three, a minimum of $182.4 million. There's also room for those numbers to go up depending on a few factors. One of those factors for the current year was announced today.
We've got a surplus.
You heard the governor, a surplus, which means about $100 million is going to go to a cause.
It's obvious that we need to do something in property tax.
That $100 million addition to property tax relief creates a grand total of about $300 million for the year. Yes, Governor Little signed the huge check. It's a large check physically. The amounts, never mind. Anyway, so what does this mean for Idahoans? Well, how does this move cut down your property tax bill? Well,
the short answer is not easy.
Property taxes, as you probably know, never are. But House Speaker Mike Moyle has his signature explanation queued up to help explain. Mr. Speaker?
The state of Idaho collects no property taxes, and the state of Idaho spends no property taxes. That's all done at the local level. And in the next couple of weeks, you're going to see all these budget hearings by these locally elected officials setting those budgets. And if they are not careful with their budget decisions, they can suck up a lot of that the taxpayers won't see. So if you saw your tax assessment notices this year, they gave you a number and a date when those hearings were going to happen. And I would encourage people to get there because we don't collect them, we don't spend them. Those are all locally made decisions.
Governor Little adds there are other factors that contribute as well.
It's all relative to the taxing district you're in, what taxes you're to, what levies and bonds, new ones are coming on, and what old ones are going off.
There is a basic forecast that leaders were able to share today in terms of the actual difference this will make for your pocketbook. Senator Doug Ricks, take it away.
A lot of the numbers come back. The estimated what we're figuring is hopefully around 10 to 13%. But there is, like what was mentioned, a variation on that. So we're hoping that that comes true, and we're hoping that cities and counties don't raise their budgets and consume all that over the next few years.
So there you have it. Time will tell. But yes, get involved in your local government, your local taxing districts, a lot going on in your neighborhood. And I will say this, final numbers for you, they'll come in the mail coming up this fall.